Hello and welcome to this series of videos on the VGS-tool. The VGS-tool is a plugin of Grasshopper. It's a computational implementation of the vector-based graphic statics framework, namely VGS. It's a method that solves the equilibrium of pin-jointed structures with the construction of two interdependent diagrams, the form diagram that you can see on the left and the force diagram that you can see on the right. VGS-tool is an effective tool for the design and analysis of spatial structures in static equilibrium that generates automatically form and force diagram in 3 dimensions. The structures mixes both tension and compression elements and can be either externally loaded or self-stressed. Alternatively, the first geometry can also be provided from another form-finding tool. VGS-tool is the fruit of the collaboration of various researchers, Pierluigi D'Acunto, Yuxi Shen, Olil Brock, and myself, Jean-Philippe Jasinski. VGS is available on download for free via GitHub. The first part of a VGS definition is the assembled structures that you can see in yellow here. It includes the modules that allow the assembly of the structural model consisting of the edges of the structures, the support, the applied loads, and eventual self-stress. If necessary, the equilibrium calculation is performed with the evaluate equilibrium module with a numerical solver. The second part, that generates the diagrams, is the core of the tool. It assembles the form and the force diagrams via a main algorithm that planarizes the graph in the Assemble Force Diagram module. Another functionality allows the user to planarize the graph manually and integrate it from a geometrical drawing in the Rhino interface. The third part, Modify Diagrams, allows the user to modify one of the diagrams and simultaneously assess the resulting modification on the other diagram. These parts make use of the numerical solver Kangaroo 2, which is included in Grasshopper 3D. The fourth part, here, visualization, includes the modules for the graphical visualization of the diagrams. It allows the user to modify the visualization parameters, like line thicknesses, and so on, and export data. This first video will now guide you through the simplest example within the Rhino+Grasshopper interface, a 2D triangulated truss. Now let's have a look at this Rhino definition. On the left you have the Rhino window with the form diagram and the corresponding force diagram that was generated by the VGS tool, and so the Grasshopper definition that you can see here on the right. This definition is divided into 4 parts. First, assemble structure, generate diagrams, transformation, and visualization. Let's have a quick look at this definition. So I will zoom in the assemble structure part. As you can see, to assemble the structural model, I have the edges of the structure, the applied loads, and the support points. Then we assemble it into a structural model, we calculate the equilibrium, and then we generate the form and the force diagram. These diagrams can after be transformed, and you can modify all the parameters of the visualization, such as line thickness, such as the size of the text. So now let's have a very quick overview of how the transformation works. We'll activate them, and now we can play with any point of one of the 2 diagrams. I will take this one for example, and if I start modifying it, you can directly see and assess the resulting transformation on the other diagram. You can always reset your transformation by clicking the reset button. You can then perform other transformation, for example now on the form diagram. Thank you for watching this introduction video on the VGS tool. We invite you to follow us in our series of VGS tutorials to learn more about structural design with 3D graphic statics.